You guys know that we're a restaurant. We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Have any of you been here before?
No.
No? Have any of you talked to your classmates about coming here?
No.
No? No? Because I know that some of your classmates in other classes may have come here already, right?
Yes.
Did you talk to some of your classmates about it? Yes? A little bit? Okay, that's cool. So if I get stuck on any of my answers, you might be able to help me out? You might know some of the answers already? No? Okay, well, we'll just get started then. Well, you guys know that we are a restaurant, but you know what type of a restaurant we are? You know what type of food we have here? What do you think? Organic, yes. We're an organic restaurant. And in fact, we're the first certified organic restaurant in Michigan. And there's only 12 certified organic restaurants in the whole country. So that's pretty cool. Now, do you know what organic means? What do you think organic means?
I forgot.
You forgot? What do you think it means?
Fresh.
Fresh. Yep, organic can mean very fresh. It also means something else. What do you think it means? You grow food? Yeah, we don't grow all our own food. We get our food from some local farmers whenever we can. What else does organic mean? What do you think? You're hearing a lot about it maybe in the news lately. Organic food. You get it at the grocery store. It's the only kind of food we serve here. What do you think? It's not bad for you. You know why it's not bad for you? There's something missing. No pesticides. Yeah, no nasty chemicals. All of our food here that we serve in our restaurant is free from pesticides, chemicals, and hormones. And it's not just the fruits and vegetables. It's the meats, too. So they don't add any extra stuff to any of the food. It's just grown naturally. And we think that's really, really important to serve the freshest, healthiest food that we possibly can. So that's the type of restaurant we are. We're an organic restaurant. And we're also a green restaurant. You guys know what I mean when I say green? I mean the color of that wall. What do I mean when I say green? What do you think?
It's like, have like a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, but what else does it mean when people are talking about being green lately? What does that mean? What does that mean to you? We reuse, we do. What else?
It means like you're helping the planet.
Yes, it's really important for us to be good for the planet. So everything we do, we're conscious about how we affect the planet. Okay? And that's really important to us. That's what I mean when I say we try to be as green as we possibly can. So we're a restaurant, and we're an organic restaurant. And we've been open we just had our 1-year anniversary. So we haven't been around for that long. But we decided to open up our restaurant right here in downtown Rochester because we thought it was really important to bring some nice, healthy, fresh, organic food to all the people in the area. We thought this location was a great place to have our restaurant. So when we decided to have our restaurant here, do you think we built our building a year ago? Or do you think that this building was here before we got here? Take a look around. Does this look like a brand new building, only a year old? Or does it look a little older than that? Do you think it was here before we got here, or do you think we built it? What do you think? What do you think? Think it's been here longer? What do you think? What do you think? Think we built it? Anyone? Or was it here before? What do you think? You think we might have built it? Well, it actually was here before we got here. How old do you think this building is?
Used to be here before.
Yep, but how old do you think it is? How many years?
I don't know.
You have no idea. How old do you think it is? 10 years? I'll give you a hint. It's older than 10. What do you think?
21.
Older.
25.
Older.
30.
Older.
100.
Guess what? Would you believe me if I told you that this building was built in 1890? It makes it almost 120 years old. 119 years. Not too bad for 119 years, huh? Well, when we found this building, we loved the location. And again, it was built in 1890. When it was built in 1890, Rochester didn't look like this. Do you think that road looked just like that?
No.
No. It wasn't paved. What was that road? What was it made out of? Rocks and dirt. Yeah. And there were no cars driving around, were there?
No.
How did people get here? Train. And what else did they use? Horses and buggies, or maybe riding a bike or something. So yeah, Rochester looked a lot different in 1890. This building used to be a dry goods store. And people would ride their horses and buggies up here to get their supplies. And over the years, this building has been used for lots of different types of businesses. Most recently, right before we got it, it was an interior decorator's place. And one of the greenest things you can do to a really old place is to keep it going. Give it new life. Turn it into something else. So it was important to us to take this old building and to save it. Because if we didn't save it, we could have liked the location, and we could have knocked it all down and started over with some brand new materials. But if we did that, why would that not necessarily be a green thing to do? What would happen if we knocked this all down? What do you think? We would waste it, right. So what would happen to like all this stuff if we knocked it down? If we just push it to the curb? What would happen to it? Yeah, if we knocked it down, what would happen to all the walls and the bricks and everything? Where would all that stuff go? Yeah, and then where would it go?
Trash can.
The trash can, yeah, we'd throw it away. It'd be garbage, right? Well, you guys ever think about what happens to the garbage you put at the end of your driveway? Where does it go? What happens if we put it at the end of the driveway? Where does it go? The dump. Yes, it does. It goes to the dump. Now, is that good? Going to the dump? Why not? Why not? It's great. You don't have to worry about it. What happened if you had to take care of all your own garbage? What if you had to put your garbage in your backyard? It's kind of cool that a garbage man comes and takes it away. You don't have to worry about it. But it doesn't disappear, does it? It goes to a dump or a landfill. Those landfills get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. This stuff doesn't disappear. So one of the greenest things you can do is not put something into the dump, right? Find a new use for something. That's what we talked about with this jar. Give it a new life. Make it into something else. And that's what we did with this building. We took it from something else and we made it into our restaurant. So that was really important because we wanted to keep stuff out of the garbage and the dump, or what they call a landfill, right? So some of the things we did when we tried, but we still had to fix this place up because after 120 years, it wasn't in the best shape. It had a lot of fixing up to do, right? 120 years, things get old. But we tried to keep as much as we possibly could that was here before. Like all the bricks around the outside. They were all put on there in 1890. They're 120 years old, but they're still good, so we kept them. You see this floor right here when you first walked in? This tile floor? This flooring was here before we got here. Not necessarily something we would have put in, but it was in good shape. So we didn't tear it out and throw it away, because if we did, where would it go? The dump. Do we like the dump? No. So we kept it here, so that's kind of cool. See these pillars right here? They were here before we got here. And the place had painted them like a fake marble. Didn't really match what we were going for, so we painted them, gave them a fresh coat of paint, and now they matched how we use them. So we kept them out of the landfill. So that's good, right? See that ledge over there that all those paintings are on? That ledge used to be the crown molding that went around the whole ceiling. And we took it down and we made it into something else. We repurposed it. And that's good because we gave it a new life. Right? Kept it out of the dump. Right. Cool. And see that back wall over there that leads to the kitchen? That back wall is where our restaurant used to end, or the building used to end. And we built on the kitchen and we built on the greenhouse. But to get there, we had to put holes in the wall. And when we did that, we had to take the bricks down. Now, we could have just smashed through that wall and thrown those bricks away. But what would happen to those bricks if we threw them away? They'd go to the dump. Do we like the dump? No. So we carefully took those bricks down and we used them in other places. That was cool because we didn't have to buy a bunch of new bricks and we kept them out of a landfill. Bye.